Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Expeditions Vikings. So we just raided this church here. We have two options we can do right now. We can either go to Inglewood, just south of Hadrian's Wall, and try and meet, what is it, Ethelred, the Unready? I don't know why he's not ready. And help him try to... Oh, cool, look, they made Hadrian's Wall. As he tries to take over, what is it, Northumbria? Or we could go up and try and meet the King of the Picts. Oh my word, they're forever away. I'm trying to think a second. Which would I rather do? You know what? We're going to. Hopefully it's not a bad choice. We're going to go north and go visit the Picts. I pick them! We don't want to go to that campsite. We want to travel for a ways until we get tired. Because you can see this is where we are right now. Come on, show the date. Show it! Just like me, no date. And that is when we have to be back in our capital at Scarran. Or Skull Cleaver will screw our friends up. Our guys are getting tired. So I think we'll camp here. Oh my god, the camping! I love camping! Brenda, shut up! They're burning the home! Oh, well, maybe we can go camping then! Oh my god, Brenda, this is not the time! As you can see, we've got a bunch of folks who are still injured. Some things that need to be repaired. Not too worried about that. 4 meat will spoil if we do not preserve them, so let's set things up. Who all needs to be healed? Oh, so many people do. So, Kettle, can you do anything? You can just guard and rest. We need to get you some skills. We will have Gunner preserve some food. See our guarding down here. Asleefer's doing a bunch of guarding. Is Asleefer getting healed? Okay, so Nephew's doing that. She's also making medicine. Nephew, can you preserve food? Alright, we'll have you preserve food. We're going to have you tinker, make meat. We've not even used these yet to see if they're any good. Another grease pot. Because they sound super cool if you can burn people. I know it sounded a little creepy, but you know what I mean. Because we had that in, what was it? Expeditions Conquistador. William, we need to teach you some new things. We will also have her go hunting. And this is the meat here that needs to be preserved. I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to eat it. In fact, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to focus on meat. You don't even need to preserve stuff, girl. Go hunting. We'll have Olaf go hunting. Oh, he doesn't have any rank at that. We'll have him scout. Maybe he can find some wood or something. In his pants. Does anyone else have any available things? 1 meat will spoil this camp. I psyched you. Can you preserve stuff? You preserve it. Make camp! The next morning, you leave your tent to find Nephew sitting groggily next to the ashes of the campfire, attacking what appears to be a blonde bird's nest on her head with a comb. Not an actual nest, it means her hair's a mess. Why are we... Oh, we're fatigued, we're resting. She mumbles a greeting without refocusing from the distance. Morning. You don't look like you got much sleep, girl. No, I had a really bad dream. Was it the one about all the people we murdered that were innocent? And she finally concedes defeat. Looks like her hair is staying tangled and frayed for the foreseeable future. I'm afraid it's not going to get better. Oh, afraid. And fixes you with a harried look. I dreamt of what is it? Scarran. Your Fura, her sister. She was walking through a meadow naked. I need to see this dream. There were ravens circling her. She strains to remember the details of her nightmare. It was twilight, like the endless twilight we get in the summer. If you remember many episodes ago, we got medicine to save her sister. Maybe the medicine didn't work. One of the ravens landed on her and dug his claws into her, but she didn't bleed. I shouted for her, but I couldn't hear my own voice. Nephew is silent for a long time, staring into the ashes. She's dying now. She was dying when we left. Maybe she's already dead. We got her medicine, didn't that help? She heaves a long sigh, the kind that pulls tears out if you'd let it. But Nephew doesn't cry. For a bit. She got out of bed, could walk around a little. It kept the curse in check, but it didn't end it. Curse? Hellsot, disease, the same thing. You know what? Maybe we should go check on her. She meets your gaze again, and there's fear in her eyes. but she nods. As soon as we can spare the time. If you'll take me back home, I'll be grateful. Of course, it's your family, girl. Sweep that up. So Rose is... What the hell? Did not everybody else get healed? So everyone else must be healed then. Rose is still severe. We gotta get some med skills for whoever was working on her. Maybe he's not good at severe injuries. Alright, let's get some of this gear and try and head back. Tripwire. I don't think we've ever used one of those. Tripwire. I want to get that one, but you know what? Time is of the essence. We gotta sail all the way back across the sea. I don't think we have any quick way to get out. We shouldn't be too tired, I wouldn't think. It's the quickest way. So we gotta get all the way down here. Oh man, Nephew, this is some bad timing. Faster, horses, faster! Let's see, our guys are getting tired. Do we push all the way through here? Here? We're gonna try. Might be a bad idea. Yeah, we should probably camp for one night. I don't really want to. I want to get back as fast as we can, but we're still a little bit beat up from everything. Let's see. Yeah, because Gunnar's still injured. William's still injured. Alright, let's have Gunnar heal some people. Or not Gunnar. Kid Cudi. I'm sorry. You can heal Gunnar. You can also hopefully heal William. And then can you make some drugs? Everybody loves those. And I guess Rose will work on Gunnar too. Why not? We have a bunch of meat right here. You can see we have 9. Do we have people hunting? A little bit of hunting. We definitely have some hunting there. Kettle, why don't you go hunting? You're really good at hunting. Man, you should be. What can you craft? Oh, you could build an axe. Oh, we don't have a lot of stuff there, though. What about hides? Could you make armor? No, you don't know how to make armor. Whatever. Just go hunt and make us some food. I'm hungry, son. Hopefully Nephew's sister's okay. Howling wind whips up your hair. My hair. My hair. And stings your flesh and your eyes with sharp snowflakes. You feel lightheaded and it's difficult to breathe. An endless range of jagged mountain peaks stretch towards the horizon. The wind carries the cawing of ravens and the howls of wolves. You become aware that someone is watching you. Why does it always seem that somebody's watching me? Grimnir! What are these? Gary? Or is it Jerry? Gary and Freaky? I'd like to get freaky! He really does! Enjoy the view! You can see everywhere from here! Gandalf! You can see right to the end! Where am I, friend? You're at the top of the world! You must ask better questions! How will this end? For me, it will end with eternal winter. Snow scarlet from the blood of gods. For you, you have to ask the Norns, but they're not talkative. It's not all predetermined, of course. The major lines have been laid out for you, not so much branches on a tree as strings unraveling at the end of a frayed rope. I have no say in the matter, sir. The old man lets his gaze wander upwards into the night, where thick rivulets of snow swirl from the great dark clouds. A difficult question, under the best of circumstances. Much about a person's course is determined from the beginning. The path you walk now would never have been open to you were you not the son of a Thane. Yeah, I know, it's good to be rich. Had you been born elsewhere or in a different time, you might have been a philosopher or a slave. You might have spent your entire life staring into glowing glass.
Regardless of the life you were born to, your culture shapes you. Had you been born a chieftain in a Christian country, you would not be a warrior. You are also shaped by your upbringing. Had your parents not instilled with you the proud defiance, you would not have crossed the sea to defend your freedom.
Yep, I defended my freedom by going to another country and murdering people who had not threatened me. Freedom!
Yet despite the compulsions that rule and restrict you, humanity has an inherent certainty in its own self-determination. Even if you decide that your actions are not always your own, you cannot live accordingly. If you feel with every fiber of your being that your decisions are your own responsibility, what difference does the naked truth make?
Will you guide me, Gandalf?
No. Such guidance would bring you only the illusion of safety.
Grimnir begins to turn away, but then a thought appears to strike him. Ow, it hit me!
Many have asked you of your intentions, raider or trader. Are you beginning to see the lie behind that choice?
I should do both? I should steal from them and then trade it back to them?
What if peace were never an option? A story requires drama, and drama requires conflict. What if your real choice is which tragedy to perpetrate?
Well, it suits me well, because peace was never my goal to begin with, bro. Grimnir's long beard moves subtly, concealing a smile.
Then you are truly one of mine. Truly one of mine. At the end of your rope, we will meet again in my hall.
Does that mean go to Valhalla Party Central?
Fate has set you on a grim course.
Is Billy and Mandy going to be there?
You can ride it out, or you can jump off the wagon, or you can double down, son. It wouldn't be much of a choice if all options led to success.
Thanks, dream friend. I'm glad you didn't touch me in the wiener zone. Sweet, he said, my dream said that our God says it's okay to murder people. Alright, we've woken up, we've used some rations, meats, we didn't get anything hunting. So Gunnar is healthy and William is healthy, thank God. He got his head injured. I never realized that when he held the mast to hold his ship and keep it together speed-wise. The mast must have hit him in the head repeatedly. Oh! You got it, William. Our scouts have found something of interest, it said at the bottom. I am intrigued to find out what it is. A barricade. I don't know how we use that. In fact, let's give that to somebody. Boards and poles. Wait a second. Why don't we give that to... everybody's got something. You know what? We'll give the barricade. Boards and poles that serve as an obstruction or low cover against ranged attacks. We'll give that to you. And then we'll give the grease pot... Oh, you don't need the grease pot. Whatever. Grease pots aren't fire like I hoped. Alright, so let's go back here to Scarborough. And then we gotta hit the ship. And then head home. And I hope this isn't a bad choice doing this. I really hope it's not a bad choice. Because time is of the essence. But Nephew is our lifelong friend. We gotta help Friendo. Alright, let's get back to the ships. The Filthy Whore. You can see it on the map. Filthy Whore. Come on, everybody, get our ship going. We gotta go home. We're coming? Guys? Oh, they're there. Remember when we murdered all the people in this town? Good times. Oh, there's some still alive. Don't murder me! Don't worry, friend. Maybe we will later. Or maybe someday you could be a thrall. Good times. Wait, this guy's still on the beach? Let's go talk to him a second. I don't know if he has anything new to say or not. What we ought to do is charge him attacks. This is our beach now. The dirty-haired man meets you with a rotten grin. That's close enough. Your attitude will get you murdered. Had enough of it. Alright, let's roll, sons. Sunsettes. Where the hell's my ship? There it is. It's cool how it has our banner on the top of it, too. Alright, so as much as I would love to go visit Orkneyar again, we gotta go back to Scarran. As morning approaches, you notice another ship is slowly gaining on you. It's still only a small silhouette on the horizon. Ahead of you are fog banks. Fog banks are hugging the calm waters like a blanket. We're gonna row faster and try and lose them in the fog because time is of the essence. Nephew's sister may be dying. Your crew rows as fast as they can, but the other ship outpaces the filthy horde by a large margin. How is that possible? We have the fastest ship we could build. When the other ship catches up, it's clear that you're dealing with another Norse longship. You recognize the sail as the colors of the clan allied to Yelling. As soon as the other ship is within arrow range, they begin to pelt the filthy horde with projectiles. Rose and Kid are both hit by the volley. Your own herd quickly rallies and returns the favor. Judging by the splashes of bodies hitting the water, you clearly pick off a few of them before the enemy crew seems to decide it's not worth it. Their small, nimble ship turns quickly and flees at full sail. You bastards. Yeah, row faster, my friends. A brisk wind has been carrying you well throughout the day when all of a sudden you hear the unmistakable call of seagulls. It's Psyche! Olaf, look, a boat! You look to where Psyche is pointing, and you see a small boat floating in the water. Looks to be a fishing boat, but it's awfully far out for such a small vessel. It floats too low in the water to be empty. You see no one on board. A small mast juts up, but no sails hang from it. We're going to turn course towards the boat. You approach the boat slowly. When you're just about to board, you see an old man and a young boy who lie bloated on the bottom boards. Oh, they must have been fishermen. They look like they've drifted for a long time. Let's take the cargo. I mean, we could sacrifice to the gods, but they're dead. So we got some rope and poles. Our greedy followers are glad. The honorable ones are not. We can still burn it. They don't have much. You find a few materials among the corpses you can use for tinkering. Rose speaks up once you've taken what little you can find. Hey, we should dispose of these bodies somehow. Put their spirits at rest. Let's torch the boat. You set the boat alight and push it gently away from your ship. The fire grows as the distance between your vessels increase. Eventually, the boat starts taking on water. The fire extinguishes as it sinks into the sea. It was as good a funeral as anyone could ask for. How sad for the family. Speaking of unrelated things, let's check out the homestead. We're working on a market that'll be done in 6 hours. Okay, it is done. No, stop. We need to start working on something else. Why don't we start building... What do we got? We got 67 wood. Let's build some palisades to defend our territory. Stronger defense bolsters... Oh wait, or should we do this? This would get us more salvage. We're going to do this. We're going to upgrade the blacksmith shop. Let's go to town, my friends. We're going home. It's not entering a new area. It's entering an old area. I'm going to play a trumpet. Do, 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 do. Honey, you can play my trumpet all night long. Uncle Grimulfer awaits you at the docks.
Olaf, it's good to see you back in one piece.
He grasps you firmly by the wrist.
I came to give you my thanks for taking on Skull's men this winter and throwing them out of the forest. Your mother, Astrid, in her shrewdness, has learned that they were tasked with my murder. I owe you my life.
Wait, we saved you? Why would Skull try to kill you, Uncle?
That, your mother, she does not know, but I can venture a guess. I am the most experienced warrior left in Scarran.
It doesn't take much. We took everyone with us on the ship.
And as your father's last surviving housecarl, I have quite a reputation among our neighbors. No doubt they feared my experience could bring you.
What? My experience could bring you?
Should they be forced to mount an outright attack against me?
Oh, what my experience could bring you? I don't know how to read. Well, I enjoyed beating up those fresh-faced milksops, Uncle. I'd gladly do it again were they to return, but they won't because I murdered them. His chuckle carries an undertone of menace, but not directed at you.
Oh, I doubt they'll try again anytime soon. After the beating you gave them,
We murdered them.
In any case, I've decided it's time I live up to my reputation. While you're away, I'll be overseeing the training of your youngsters. It's high time someone takes over the job left vacant since Alvaraldel's passing.
Yes! Finally, Uncle! I'm still suspicious why you left our dad in the middle of expedition, but at least you've got your Viking ways back. You're going to train our kids to fight.
And I've brought you something else, my old mail shirt. If it doesn't suit you, maybe one of your housecarls can use it. Otherwise, you should be able to make it fit with a few adjustments.
Oh, speaking of stuff, Uncle, I bought your Dane axe from this dude on Orkney. I beat him in a fight. It was badass.
Grimalfur laughs uncomfortably. Did you now? I did leave that behind. I no longer felt joy nor pride when I held it. In honesty, I was glad to be rid of it.
That's the axe that Gunnar's using for us.
But it's a good weapon. It served me well, and I hope it'll serve you the same way.
Oh, thank you, Uncle. I'll take it. It's a great honor.
Speak nothing of it. You'll need it far more than I. If it saves your life one day, it'll be well worth the gifting. Now, I'm sorry to leave so soon after your return, my boy, but I must be off. I've important errands to run for Sigrid, your mother.
Sorry, I don't know if you could hear, but you're chopping. Must be people training?
Good luck when you set sail. May Thor watch your travels and send you favorable winds.
Thanks, bro. May the farts be behind you, too. Oh, what's in this box? What's in these? Don't have to hide those hides from me. Those are mine now. Well, everybody, that's going to be the end of this episode. We're back home. We're going to have to look around. Maybe talk to some people. Astley for hanging out with Kelduffer already. And we got to try and save Nephew's sister. In fact, is that in our quest log? Yeah, we'll make that the active quest. Nephew believes some kind of curse affects her. It better be. It better not just be gas. I'm going to be so mad if we go there and she's like, "Fweep, I feel better now." That amuses me. Take it easy, everybody. I'll catch y'all next time.